everyone, Ransom here. Today we're going to talk about these Vine gods and such like that. And Vine and Musically and all that stuff in general. Now personally I have more of a problem with Vine than Musically. Musically has way more people that are self-obsessed than Vine does. But Vine shows up in my feed for no reason whatsoever. On YouTube videos and such like that. A Counter-Strike video. And the cancer has somehow flown into YouTube and it's made a success off of it. Because I'm a content creator, I think I have a pretty good idea of why this stuff is promoted at such a level. Because these things are making YouTube a lot of money. Now, people may argue that companies would probably claim the video and such, even though it's just a 6-second clip that is surprisingly considered content. But what money the content creator gets is what the company gets. YouTube still gets their split. The content creator basically gets 60% and YouTube gets 40%. So yeah, they're making a lot of money off of it. Like, I've been on Vine before, so I'm not gonna say everything on there is bad, but you have to get through so much shit to find a good 6-second clip. All the others just the repetitive joke thief garbage. And today we're gonna talk about one of the most overused memes when it comes to Vine that probably represents the most cringiest area of it, Jacob fucking Sartorius. Now, if you don't know who Jacob Sartorius is, you're probably not familiar with this side of the internet and how he gets shit talked constantly. He's basically a self-obsessed 13-year-old internet celebrity off of Vine and Musically and any other cancerous social media. And yeah, he's basically a talentless money sponge like the rest of the Viners out there. Now you might be like, well, they're not talentless. Yes, they are. A bunch of them are. It's just relatable garbage that has already been done before. It's not that big of a deal. I don't understand such hype over it. Or Musically either, which is even filled with more self-obsessed people. There's two types of people on Musically. The first type is the teen or tween that makes a video of themselves constantly feeding their ego while lip-syncing to a song. I don't even understand how a website that's literally just based off lip-syncing and just simple music in the background of probably at most a 10-second video can get so popular in the first place. And the second kind is just vape videos with some rock or some dubstep in the background, like Me, Myself, and I, with the most shittiest drop. Vine is filled with these self-obsessed people too. Now you might be like, not all Viners out there are self-obsessed, but a lot of the fans are, I'm gonna be honest. Now try this on your phone. Just go to, say, a featured Vine, or a Vine that's fairly popular, and go into the comments and see how many people are just self-advertising themselves. 80% of the amount of people are self-advertising themselves. 10% are actually commenting something meaningful, which will probably get no recognition whatsoever, even though it probably took longer to create than the actual Vine itself, or just 10% hate and stuff like that. Now let's hop on back to Jacob Sartorius. He's one of the prime reasons why I think many Viners and such like this are talentless. When they try to make something even slightly original, they're garbage at it. Now one thing that I've seen with Jacob Sartorius is him trying to sing, which he's really garbage at, surprisingly. And you can tell that in his newest song, Sweatshirt, which I do not recommend that you do not listen to, but I'm gonna give you a quick demo.
When you go to sleep at night, when you wake up in the morning, and when you walk the halls.
You can tell that there's so much autotune in it that it probably makes it sound worse than how it originally sounded. Actually, no, it probably sounds a lot better. Yeah, I don't even understand that first lyric because that sounds so pedophilic and creepy. Who thought of that first lyric? Oh my god. I mean, to be honest, people listen to mainstream stuff like pop music, don't even listen to the lyrics in the first place, so it doesn't even matter. As long as it's on the radio, or one of their internet idols made it, of course. Now, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of his other content is much better, but that's because it's not original at all. It's just him lip-syncing and such. And just making these offensive raps that are apparently funny, which is just ridiculous. Now here's how you make one of his Vines or Musically. All you have to do is find something relatable that's already been done thousands of times and then just overlay that with some music. And I swear, if whoever owns that song Sweatshirt copyright claims this video, I'm gonna call you out for being such a hypocrite. When Jacob Sartorius has made millions off of doing the exact same thing, but even worse, his content being like 6 seconds long that entirely consists on that one song in the background. And I'm just trying to prove a point here. What I see Jacob Sartorius doing when he uses a song is only feed his ego a lot more. So if anyone tries to claim this video, or if Jacob Sartorius' company or whoever owns that song tries to, a big old fuck you for doing such a thing when you when you literally own someone's work who does the exact same thing on most of his content? Now here's some more proof that he's pretty talentless. I saw, I think, a Vine or something that was on Twitter. It was just short footage of his tour, and that's another big great fact, that he goes on tours, that he's making money off social media doing the most retarded thing. He was basically just rapping the ABCs, and you could hear people shouting on for him. He has fans that'll accept any garbage as long as it's by him. I mean, to be honest, that's just a lot of mainstream stuff nowadays. No one looks into shit as long as it's advertised a lot. I don't think one of my fans would even pay a nickel to go see this, and if so, it would be to pelt tomatoes at him for such a bad act. Now you might be wondering, Wrexham, why are you judging a whole tour off this 3-second clip of him on tour? It's because of the rest of the content he makes on his own is a few seconds long, is all repetitive and all the same. Do the exact same thing when it comes to a tour, like Jacob Sartorius's. Is he known for doing those roast things? I heard he was, which is just great because, you know, we always see those positive tweets by him, and then he's just gonna roast someone and tell them that they look like a banana or something retarded like that. Watch what happens tomorrow. Me and him will be on like a playground insult match while Keemstar's just deep throating that popcorn and G Fuel, and I probably just sparked a fanfic or something. And guys, I'm so sorry if this is coming out a little late. My nose is so plugged up. Whenever I talk, I literally can't breathe, which actually does not sound very good. Anyways, if you agree with any of this or want to see more entertainment like this, like and subscribe. Make sure to show this with the rest of your dank memesters. As well as that, this is Wrexham, and slap me silly and call me a trick starter because this kid makes me suicidal with crippling depression. God, that was, oh my God, that was cold. Oh, that was just, I don't have words to explain what I just said there. That was just plain insanity and sickness. Oh God, I'm so sorry that you had to hear that. Now I gotta go to the bathroom because Jesus Christ, my nose is so plugged up.